Hi, my name is Reed Schneider. I'm the senior producer on Army of Two. So what happens in Army of Two is you start as an enlisted serviceman, and what you see is that what you see is that the private military corporations are really, these guys are on the ground, they're better equipped, they have better gear, they're getting paid more money, and you decide to go and join one of those.
Depending upon who you're hired by, kind of determines on what you actually are, whether you're a soldier for hire, or some people refer to that as a mercenary, because you actually are hired to go out and soldier, to hunt the enemy and to engage, or you're hired to guard something. You're a person, a place, a thing. And then there are soldiers that go out there and engage the enemy, and they operate independently, and they're getting paid to do that. When they hire guys from specific units like Special Forces units or Marine Corps Force Recon unit or Navy SEAL teams or something of that nature, now you're starting to get into an area where guys are highly trained in all different types of things, with weapons, with communications. The ability to shoot, move, communicate is probably high on the list of things to do. It's also about making a profit. If I can put 5 guys into a situation that these guys are all highly trained guys, they all can do multiple taskings, they can be communicators, they can call for fire if they need to. They have the ability to shoot, move, and communicate very, very well, act independently of each other. That kind of saved me from hiring 12 guys.
So then what happens is you flash forward into 9/11, and then 9/11 becomes a key counterpoint for what happens in the game. So what we see is that Rios and Salem, our two main characters, then they get deployed to Iraq as a two-man team, and that's where the game picks up and continues to go forward.
In the private military contracting world, but you can't bring automatic weapons in and out of the country. You can't bring them in and out of the country because of not necessarily because of just the logistics, but also because of the BATF rules that we have here in the United States. So that means you're going to have to customize your own weapon when you get downrange. That means you're going to have the equipment available to you. And you're going to go downrange, and someone's going to turn over a weapon to you. You're going to have to test fire it. You're going to have to dope it in. It depends on what environment you're shooting. If you're in Iraq, you're typically in an urban environment, you may want something a little bit smaller and lighter. Maybe you're in and out of vehicles all the time. If you're going to be in Afghanistan, you're going to be out in the hinterland, you're going to be tracking terrorists out there, then you may want a longer barrel. You want more of a field rifle with a scope that can reach out, touch somebody at greater distances. These are customizations that you have to be able to do to weapons that are already downrange.
So we really, for us, as we were designing the game, we really wanted to, for us, we said that throughout the whole development of Army of Two, that co-op's not a mode, it's the game. And that was really important to us. It guided all the design principles. So it was really important that you had to work together with your partner. You couldn't do something in a vacuum. And that really guided the design principles and the level design of the game. The team's done a great job of really pushing all that stuff together and making sure that it's not about a one-man experience. One of the big things for us was taking the ideas. I mean, you guys remember when you were playing like Contra as a kid or Double Dragon. Those were some really deep co-op experiences. No one's really taken co-op as a focus in the next-gen space yet, and we really wanted to bring that forward.